You and I are in agreement. Travis Hunter is the best football player in America. And that's no knock on Ashton Jenney from Boise State, who's been fantastic this season and is doing things we've never seen before. But Travis Hunter also doing things that those of us under 70 years old have never seen before, playing both ways and playing incredibly well both ways, being the best receiver and the best corner in most of the games that he's playing, and probably in all the games he's played in so far. Now, Colorado has a game against Kansas State, the Wildcats coming to Boulder. And this is one where I feel like if Colorado wins this one, the Buffs are very much in contention for the Big 12 title.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge game in what's going to be mid-October when they kick off, and we weren't sure that was going to be a possibility for Colorado with the way that this season started. So, and the reason why we're in this position, the reason why we are talking about Colorado potentially being a team that could compete or contend for the Big 12 championship is because of Travis Hunter and nothing else.
Yeah. Let's talk about his PrizePicks numbers for this game. 97.5 receiving yards. It's a big ask against Kansas State's defense. So if you're not playing PrizePicks, it's the best daily fantasy game in America. Download that app. Use the code STAPLES when you sign up. Play $5. Get $50 instantly. You're picking squares. So if Travis Hunter, his square for receiving yards is 97.5. Do you think he's going to go for more than that or less than that? You decide. You pick that square. You pick at least 2. The more you pick, the higher the potential payout. Let's talk about 97.5, because I think if Travis Hunter is more than 97.5, Jimmy Horn Jr. is going to have some receiving yards too. Shedeur Sanders is going to spread it around a little bit. But if he's more than 97.5, there's also a good chance he's got an interception on the other side of the ball, which BYU intercepted Avery Johnson twice when they beat Kansas State. That combination sounds like a Colorado win to me.
Yeah, and if you go look at what Travis Hunter has done this season as a receiver, he's had 10 or more receptions, or 9 or more receptions, I should say, in 3 of their 5 games this year. And 4 of those 5 games has had 100 yards or more of receiving. So, he is filling up the stat sheet, and you say doing something that we've never done before. I don't think people realize the distinction of how much this man is actually playing. We've seen players play both ways.
Chris Gamble at Ohio State, probably the closest thing we've seen.
Yeah, but I don't know that he was playing the entire game, every snap, and having an impact on every single snap the way Hunter did, though he did make big plays on the way to a national title. It's unbelievable what he's doing. And when you see any receiving output of less than 100 yards, it strikes me as auto more than, because he is the engine that runs their offense, and no one can cover him. He has immaculate hands. He is explosive. He can take a 10-yard, hitch or out to the house. He is the engine that runs this Colorado team.
Yeah, and the one I'm interested, there's Demon Square, and the Demon Squares are higher potential payout. More than 1.5 rushing plus receiving touchdowns. So in 5 games, Travis Hunter has gone more than that twice. He's had 3 in the North Dakota State game. He had 2 in the Colorado State game. He only had 1 against UCF and none against Baylor, none against Nebraska. Now, if you think that K-State will shut down Colorado's offense the way Nebraska did, then you're probably not touching this one. But I think they're going to be able to score on K-State a little bit. And like you said, he's the engine. They're probably going to him in crunch time. Like that North Dakota State game when they really needed it, who'd they go to? You saw Travis Hunter going to the offensive coordinator, Pat Shermer, on the sideline going, give it to me. Throw it at me. He's asking for it. I think in a game like this, if it's close, that's where they're going.
Yeah. And why wouldn't you? Because he's done nothing but produce, and he hasn't let anybody down. He gets open, and when he's not open, he still catches it. I also love the thing that you can do conversely if you're just a big Travis Hunter fan, which is you could take the opposing quarterback's interception total and go more than, because he will probably be the person who comes down with it on the defensive side of the ball too.
Yeah, exactly. He's the ball skills are just incredible. And it shows on both sides of the ball. But this is going to be an absolutely fascinating game. And I believe Shiloh Sanders may be back for this game. We thought he was going to be out a little bit longer, but it sounds like he'll be back playing, which should help Travis Hunter, the cornerback. And obviously, Shedeur Sanders helps Travis Hunter, the receiver. Going to be a fascinating game for the most interesting player in college football. Can't wait to watch.